Things have been flying in the sky.
UFOs, unidentified, but they're unidentified because they're unidentified flying objects.
Right. We don't really know what they are.
We don't know what they are.
That's why they're
unidentified.
When you hear the term UFO, you think aliens.
Right.
But they're not necessarily an alien. You just don't know what it is.
It's unidentified.
Like, a couple of weeks ago, there was this rocket that just shot up.
No, it
off the coast of California, and they thought that it was just a weather balloon.
There's a guy who monitors contrails.
That's basically the set that comes out of a plane.
Contrails, yeah. Condensation trails off an airplane. There's a guy who monitors all the contrails in the country because he has a conspiracy theory that the government is poisoning us or seeding the clouds, seeding the sky with chemicals.
Exactly.
That the companies or the government or somebody somewhere.
They always want to spread their seed.
Right.
That's the problem with mankind. We always want to spread our seed.
That's right.
Always are spreading our seed everywhere.
So he monitors these condensation trails off the airplanes.
Right.
And he came on and he debunked the whole thing. It was an airplane. It wasn't a jet blowing up, shooting off, going into outer space. No, it was just a regular airplane flying from Phoenix to L.A.
People are seeing these things in the sky, Rich,
flight, and thought it was a rocket.
They thought it was World War III coming.
It was World War III.
Yeah.
They thought the Russians were attacking or Korea was attacking. North Korea. They thought North Korea was attacking. No.
Old Navy was attacking.
Old Navy was attacking. Yeah.
But we got some guys here from the government,
right?
And an eyewitness, and
an eyewitness too.
They're going to tell us, huh?
Eyewitness.
Yeah, we're going to talk more about really what was supposedly seen or not seen in the sky.
Was it seen or was it not seen?
I'll see about it, but I didn't see it, so I'm going to say it wasn't seen, but, it could be different things, right?
It could be unidentified.
Usually. Let's bring the guys to the broadcast. Unidentified guys, come on down. Okay. Step over here. Step over here. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, let's start off this way. You come here, sir. What's your name?
Mike.
What's your name?
Mike.
You are an eyewitness to seeing something in the sky.
Allegedly.
Well, hold on. We'll get to you yet. We'll just hold on. We'll take that away from you. Tell us about what you saw in the sky.
I can't say what I saw. Unidentified. I don't know what it was. I just know it was about we was out in the park. It was nighttime. We all just kicking back.
Was you drinking? Was there any alcohol drinking at the park?
If there was the partake of any pleasurable beverages, I cannot come right out and say it this time because I have had legal counsel to refrain me from saying certain things.
So there was a chance you were illegally drinking alcoholic beverages in a public place. Can we at least plant that seed?
Yeah, Cleveland, can we?
If we can at least say that I did see notice as my right as a citizen, that there were empty containers in the park, and yes, I did police the area and clean them up. I will say that.
Okay. But with possession being 9/10 of the law, you had all the evidence on you at one time.
Just call me 9. I mean, no, I was saying no, that 9/10. Well, you know what? The craft was big, man.
Okay.
I'm nervous. I'm scared.
Right. And you were drunk.
What did your neighbor, the bear, think about this? Don't you have a neighbor who's a bear?
A neighbor who...
Your neighbor bared all in this park, so you were fornicating in the park too? Drunk?
And fornicating in the park? With a bear?
It was a Sasquatch, not a bear.
There's your friend again.
A Bigfoot.
Me Sasquatch.
There's your friend again.
My big friend.
Rich
Sasquatch.
thinks he's a friend of everyone with a name here.
And people, the government don't want you to know. These guys just
they're government agents.
This thing was huge. Well, I'm telling you, it was.
Let's see what the government has to say. Just don't go nowhere. Two guys from the government right here.
Yes.
Tell us about. Start off.
Well, I would like to say that clearly this good citizen here is misinformed as to what he saw. UFOs do not exist. We can't stress that enough. Isn't that right, Agent Jones?
Yes, that is absolutely correct.
What about Sasquatch?
Oh, no, they exist. Yeah, we declassified that.
See, Sasquatch exists. See that?
Yeah.
Sasquatch exists.
Sasquatch exists.
We're willing to to cop to that.
You give Sasquatch, you give okay, but not the. Okay.
No, aliens don't exist, sir. And just be sure that you didn't.
Wasn't there
see
like
anything.
an anal probe involved?
Thank you.
Were you anally probed in the park?
Sir.
And what park was this at?
As a man, first of all, I don't want to talk about what kind of probings was done. I have my pride. Second of all,
Rainbow Pride?
hey. Second of all, to say that what park it allegedly may have been, do you think you want all the citizens of Chicago flocking down there, taking over this park with their telescopes and stuff?
And getting anally probed.
Getting anal probes, yeah? With on camera?
I can't say whether the alien was male or female. That's all I'm saying.
You were probed.
There was an extensive, unusual examination by a non-medical.
I got to get a picture of this.
By a non-medical personnel.
Right.
Yes, I will say that.
So you was probed.
Anally.
Yes, in the park. Answer the question, sir.
Sir.
Answer the question.
Certain things my lawyer has asked me not to disclose.
Okay.
But I tell you what, that shit was
sign
big.
any disclosure papers?
That disclosure. These guys, look at these guys. What disclosure? They've been following me around ever since I saw this thing.
What could you say about his
true.
His probing?
Well, all I can say is just kicking around theories here. This brave homosexual man brought to a orgasmic climax in his moment of ecstasy might have imagined a giant football-sized.
I'm not even gay.
Field-sized. That's neither here nor there, and I support your. Our official stance is that we support what you do. Officially.
Well, that's a good thing. He supports you.
Privately, we're pretty disgusted.
Privately, they're disgusted.
You
but
wouldn't
in public,
take my report. You have men following me around. My wife thinks I'm gay, sir.
Well,
she left me and ran off with her sister, and now they freaking because y'all are accusing me of being gay because y'all say I saw something that I did not see. You were the one personally who called it. You called it.
There you go.
They called it swamp gas. Swamp gas, round, metallic, 200 feet in the air,
Agent Jones,
solid as a rock.
Would you like to field this?
Agent Jones here, he's no angel. He said that I was having unusual experiences derived from what may be an illegal substance. I had a Red Bull.
It may be an illegal substance.
Is that what these guys
are
calling
it now?
And
bulls, as
bulls
you know, are well hung.
Yeah,
they're well hung.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I'm glad. As long as if you love it, I love. If you like it, I love it.
That's right.
Believe.
Yeah.
Believe.
I like it.
Believe. Do
the
not.
truth is out
believe.
there. The truth is out there, folks.
No, they got the truth. It's not out there. They got it.